Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today we are making pizza and Caesar salad, but of course we're making it weight loss friendly, macro friendly. This recipe has over 50 grams of protein, okay? 50 grams of protein, and it tastes absolutely delicious. So you get the taste, get the protein, and on top of that, it is super easy to make. Now, you can make this stovetop, you can make this in the oven, or you can make it in the air fryer. We're gonna go the air fryer route so that meanwhile this is cooking, we're making our Caesar dressing. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever washed your pre-shredded cheese? I just saw this on the gram. I saw it on Instagram. So a lot of these cheeses have like some type of starch on them. And then that's why a lot of your dishes don't get like nice and creamy. And they end up getting kind of hard, like the cheese gets kind of hard. I don't know if you've noticed that like on any type of dishes that have like mozzarella cheese or any type of cheese. So we're gonna go through with it. We are going to wash our cheese. It's my first time doing it. If you've done it before, let me know. But let's go ahead and rinse this bad boy. First time right here, washing cheese. I feel like this is kind of like the veggies. Like, you know, when you have to wash off the, you know, just all the crap that's on there. Okay, so we're washing off the cheese starch. And this is a thing about, we'll do it once more just in case, but this is the thing about ingredients, right? Like they are adding a bunch of things that we have no clue what they're actually doing to our gut. I'm actually going through another gut health journey just because I feel like I need it. So I am gonna try to be a lot more intentional about the cheeses that I'm using, the creamer that I'm putting in my coffee, sweetener, making sure I don't have Diet Coke. I love Coke Zero, okay? That is literally my kryptonite. Like, I have to force myself not to order Coke Zero if it's on the menu because I just love the crisp of it. I know it's so bad, but I'm gonna be a lot more intentional about my yogurt, about, again, coffee creamer, my meats, all of that, because I have noticed a little bit of like I'm starting to get sensitive again to certain dairies. So if you have a sensitivity to dairy, a sensitivity to gluten, usually that has something to do with your gut health. So I'm gonna be super, super intentional. I'm gonna try to stay away from actual dairy, unless it's like a very high quality yogurt that's like an A2. Anyway, all of that is going to help with my digestion. It's gonna help, sometimes when you are trying to lose weight and you're not seeing that scale move, and you are doing everything, you're eating right, you're going to the gym, and you're like, what in the world is going on? Sometimes you really just have to do a deep dive and focus on your gut. It could be ingredients, it could be dairy, it could be gluten, it could be the sweetener that you're using. Some people are super sensitive to like sucralose. It's, just different things. And let me know if you want me to get, do a deep dive into this. I'm personally going to like embark in this gut health journey all over again. It's been almost 3 years now, so it's definitely time. But anyway, I don't want to get too much into it, but ingredients for sure. Of course, you know me, seed. I take my probiotic and prebiotic every single day. This is the DSO1 Symbiotic. I'll leave it linked if you don't have a probiotic that you love and you absolutely trust. Highly, highly recommend this. This is actually a 2-in-1, so it has both the probiotic and the prebiotic in one capsule, and it makes it down into your colon. It feeds all the gut bacteria that needs to be fed down there. If you are having issues with your digestion, or you get bloated after you eat, or just trying to really take care of your gut health, kind of being preventative, then I would highly recommend Seed. You can use my discount code. It's LCL25. It gets you 25% off on your order. And it's a great addition to the cleaner ingredients. So we have to do it overall. You already know all the things out there, the processed food, the processed junk. It's really just a whole hot mess. So we really have to do it for ourselves. We need to focus on the ingredients, read your labels, make sure that they don't have preservatives and things that are going to disrupt your gut health. So anyway, but here we have, decent ingredients, right? We have our yogurt. These are like single. This is what is referred to as like a single ingredient food. So it's literally just like your yogurt, your cheese, These are nitrate-free pepperonis. And then we have our cheese, which I ruined because I put hot water. So now we have melty cheese. So we're just gonna change that cheese out. But anyway, point is that we're making our own dressings because we already know that a lot of the dressings that are store-bought have soybean oil, canola oil. They have just different preservatives, right? Because they have to keep them on the shelves. So as much as you can make your own salad dressings, your own desserts, your own food at home, it's gonna be a million times better. I'm telling you right now. And it helps. It just really, really helps because even me, I love to eat out. But I will be honest, even though I order salmon and I order steak and I order like, you know, what I try to be as healthy as possible, I definitely see a huge difference when I cook at home. I see the results immediately. So anyway, let's get this into the air fryer. This is literally a meal that you can throw together for lunch. So I'm a big Caesar salad girly, but we're gonna make it with Greek yogurt, which is high protein. Okay, so it's gonna be high protein, low carb, low calorie. Okay, so we swapped it out. Okay, the other cheese got melty. Let me know if you've washed your cheese before. I had never washed it. That was my first time ever trying it. Obviously didn't go well, but you know, I saw it on someone's Instagram and I was like, you know what? I might try to wash it next time. Maybe if I would have done it with cold water, huh? Okay, so we have like a little crust. So this is kind of, think of it as a pizza crust, okay? Okay, and then for our pepperoni, this is just nitrate-free pepperoni. These are turkey pepperonis, which I don't mind them. And they're just, yeah, they're just lower in calories, lower in fat, because sometimes it does get like really greasy. So that's the only reason why I do the turkey pepperoni sometimes. But just gonna do a nice solid layer here so I can taste it in every bite. So it's going in for about 10 minutes at 400 degrees. And then meanwhile this is cooking, we'll get started on our Caesar. All right, so that's in the air fryer. Now we're gonna get right into our dressing. Now, if you've ever made like a homemade Caesar, it is made with egg yolks, it's made with anchovies, like it is a whole thing, but we're going to make a high protein, easy version without anchovies. I feel like a lot of people hate anchovies. I'm like, I wouldn't eat them alone, but I definitely eat them. I mean, I guess I eat them in Caesar because I love Caesar. So if it has anchovies, then I like it. But anyway, we're not using them. And then we're going to do, we have some garlic, we have some lemon. So we have our Greek yogurt, which Greek yogurt, I'm pretty sure you know by now, has 18 grams of protein for 3/4 of a cup. Then we have some Dijon, we have a little garlic, we have some lemon. Okay, we're gonna do some parm and some pepper. Okay. Now you can add a little bit of oil, just literally like a tablespoon of oil. It does help with like the texture and mouthfeel. But if you want to keep it super, super like just high protein, lower in calories, I mean, 1 tablespoon for the whole thing is not going to be a big deal. But, you know, just in case, you have the option. And let's taste. It's so creamy. It is really good though. It is really, really good. I just feel like, for me personally, I love like that little taste of the anchovies. Okay, so I feel like I'm missing, oh, pizza is done. I'm gonna add a little bit of some Worcestershire sauce. I feel like it's missing that. Okay, so dressing is officially done. I just need to make sure, last and final. Oh yeah, that's what I was missing. I was like, I felt like it was missing a little something, but it was that little Worcestershire sauce. Okay, now let me pick this up, grab our pizza, and I'm gonna show you how to put it together. It's so easy and it's really fun. It's actually like a think taco pizza situation. Okay, so I'm just wiping the excess grease because even though it's turkey, it's still pepperoni. So we're gonna let this cool off over here. It is hot right now. Okay, we're just gonna flip it onto the, we're gonna let it cool a little. Okay, so we're gonna let that cool. Over here, we're going to just toss our salad. So First things first, our romaine. And we have our dressing. Okay. And you don't have to feel bad about, you know, just going crazy on your dressing because it is made with Greek yogurt. And this is a great, like, even if you don't make the pizza, this is just a great way to make your Caesar dressing and then add chicken on top. You can add salmon, like a salmon Caesar salad, obviously a chicken Caesar, steak. I don't know why, but like steak doesn't really call my name when it comes to Caesars. But okay, it's all done. And now just finish it off with a little extra parm just for funsies. So there you have it, beautiful Caesar salad. That would be amazing. Like if you're doing dinner or something like that, then you serve a big Caesar salad. You can make chicken on the side. I mean, there are just so many different things to do that you can pair a Caesar salad with. But for today, we're making a quick lunch and this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, so now we have our pizza, right? And we are going to stuff it with our Caesar salad. Look at that. I mean, you could have, of course you can serve it on the side, but like, look at this. It's like a big pizza Caesar taco. So this little guy is loaded with protein. If you're a pizza lover and you love Caesar salads, then this right here is right up your alley. But this is my lunch, so cheers. We're having lunch together. This tastes like pizza. Literally, you cannot even tell that there's no bread in here. The pizza flavor with the Caesar, it's just a perfect combination. I'm telling you right now, perfect combo. Then you have this salad, which remember, is all good for you ingredients in terms of the dressing. So then you have a healthy, high protein Caesar. I'm literally gonna go to my table and put this down. So good, so good. I'm telling you, do the turkey pepperoni. It tastes just as good, if not better. Super crunchy. You see how crunchy you got? So you get like the different textures, but they are nice and crispy. But then the inside is still kind of like, you get the cheesiness where it's not like hard like a tostada. It's just like a nice little, I don't know, it just works. It works, guys. 10 out of 10. Make it. So there you have it. Super, super easy. You can make a 2-ingredient pizza and then you make a high protein Caesar salad with good for you ingredients that is loaded with protein. And at the end of the day, as long as you're having a good amount of protein, you're focusing on healthy fats, look at your ingredients, make sure you're not eating the stuff that you already know you shouldn't be having, the chips, the cookies, the ice cream. Hey, once in a while, no problem. But I'm talking about regularly. What are you having every day? What are you nourishing your body with? You could still have some of your favorite foods, just a little tweaks, you know, make little tweaks. Get organic cheese, get some nitrate-free pepperoni. Instead of using mayo and oil, use some Greek yogurt to make it high protein. And then, you know, obviously if you like anchovies, add the anchovies, but if not, you can omit it. It's like, this is your game. Like you are going to, basically this has to work for you. You know what I mean? And something like this reminds me of like a cheat meal where you're having pizza and like, you know, you order the salad just so you feel a little healthy. But like, I'm telling you, this works. It is weight loss friendly. It is low carb and high in protein. So I hope you enjoy it. Come back, let me know if you threw extra toppings. I mean, because you could literally make this like a supreme pizza type situation. And I just went plain Jane because I feel like it's the basic and it's just like, you know, it's one of my favorites. So anyway, but I really enjoyed it. I know you're going to as well. So come back, let me know. And don't forget that I have my ultra low carb meal plan. If you are just getting started on your weight loss journey, or maybe the scale is not moving, then make sure you pick that up because I walk you through breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, the whole shebango. And if not for you, then maybe friends and family that are also on a weight loss journey, it could be super helpful for them. But thank you so much for being here. I love you and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.